It's now.
Excellent. Good evening, everybody. Atlanta for Success. Tonight, my name is Erika Aguilar. It's always my name. But tonight we are here with Mr. Quinn Doherty. And
Hello.
I just have the pleasure to interview Quinn today. And even though we spoke before about the services, the business that they have, just wanted to come here live and ask the same question that I have asked before. Many of you, perhaps with your business, you are promoting on social media, or you have a digital ideas of how to promote. Now, your questions are going to be answered tonight as I'm going to go through with this interview. And we are just going to spend the next 15-20 minutes here and hoping to get some answers and perhaps better understand how it works in social media nowadays for business. So I just wanted to say this is an honor and a pleasure to have you here. And the reason why is because somebody who is a very young entrepreneur and it has the passion and all the knowledge that you have, it's for us, we are learning a lot just from you being around, you coming to the networking events. Everybody there was impressed to know that you at the young age, if you want, you can say your age, that you already have this vision and this idea where you're going with your life. You're already studying. You are continue. I believe you're in college, which is
Yeah, I'm in college.
in college. So you are not finished your college. However, you have taken the education and that you need, and you have the experience to be here today and tell us about your company and tell us about the results that you have with clients and how everything works when it comes to digital marketing and why the services that you provide are beneficial for pretty much any industry.
Well, first
So,
of all, I want to say thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being here. So, digital marketing is a lot of people don't know how it works or where to start. Digital marketing, it takes a lot of anybody can go onto their Facebook ads manager and create an advertisement, but they cannot target the intended people and they cannot monitor it and try to figure out how to get your intended clientele. To do this is what I have learned to do with my friends and everybody. We use your business, we utilize your clients, and we utilize your services and your location to target the intended people that you need. To
mm,
do this, we've been doing this since it's almost been 8 months now. So we have a
okay.
lot of experience in this business, and we've worked with already plenty of clients. Also, I always have a team behind me in case I have any questions or something's not right with Facebook or anything. I can always go back to them and ask them everything I need.
Wow, that sounds interesting. So, what happened, let's say, if you are approached by um, restaurant owners? Like,
Well, the first thing I do when I push with any business is I
mhm,
always evaluate them. So we always hop on a Zoom call and they always talk to me about their business, about what are their intentions for upcoming months, for upcoming years, what are they trying to do, and then I will look into them and first of all I always ask them if they've ever run any digital marketing ads. If they have, I'm going to ask them like how it goes and how or if it's not going well, why do they think it's not going well,
mhm,
and then I'm gonna take a look at their business and try to see exactly what they can improve with their business or what can they change. A lot of businesses, the thing is that they try to always sell a lot of their products a bit too high,
mhm,
which doesn't really intrigue people in coming to buy them when they can just go get it somewhere else for a cheaper price.
mhm.
Yeah.
And so I can imagine as in traditional, I will say marketing, it's the way that you promote something, it's how the results are going to show for sure.
Yeah.
And perhaps that's going to take place as well. Now, I ask, um, and what happened to a restaurant? What happens if you have lawyers and you have accountants? Anybody who wants to expand the clientele, do you offer as well promotional or digital marketing for them?
Yeah, so we do everything. We do e-commerce. We do lawyers. Lawyers. We've actually had a very successful law firm case.
Mm,
Lawyers. The thing is that they're very hard to promote sometimes because their clientele is very small. But if you
mhm.
can get it right, it can be highly profitable for them. We also
Right.
do, like I said, we do e-coms, lawyers. We also do lead generation. So really, anything that you need, we can do. Yeah.
Right. So, and the other question that I have. So this pretty much your ideal client will be anybody who is in business, anybody who deal with customers, or anyone who is looking for more exposure out there with their products or services, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so what would you say to someone who has tried, who they think they have done the job because it seems like you can promote pretty much anywhere and you can watch a 30-second or a 5 minute video somewhere and then you are under the impression that, okay, this is what I'm going to do now, this is what everybody else is doing, and they are having some success. So what it will be the difference, the you coming into play and being able to offer a service, like you say, you have successful accounts. So how is the approach for you and for people who are watching right now? Like, why would they want to hire someone like you to promote and target their business specifically?
So, so like you said, there are a lot of videos on YouTube, on Google and stuff where you can just search in on like how to make a Facebook ad or how to make advertisements, and they just show you like the basics, like how to write a body text and what type of images to use. Then also, but what I offer is that I will monitor, I will study, and I will I'm not gonna say moderate. I will moderate your advertisements for you
Mm-hmm.
during the time so that you have more time to spend on your business and more time to during your day so you can put towards your business and making your business bigger without having to worry about the marketing side.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I have a question for you. Do you work with not-for-profits?
Non-profit organizations.
Yes.
I have never personally worked with non-profit organizations. One of my friends actually has. One of my close friends he has.
Mm-hmm.
They are always a bit trickier to uh, to create the advertisements for
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of time their budget is mainly a bit lower.
Mm-hmm.
But we've had managed to work with them and try to make them successful.
That's great. That's fantastic because I can see with the knowledge that you have, you will find a way. It's just about knowing if you are doing the right thing. And good evening, Tammy. Tammy is watching and she's saying hello.
Hello, Tammy.
That is great. So I will ask you, in your experience, I know that you just mentioned you have been in business for 8 months, and everything that you say and everything that you are talking about, it shows a lot of experience. And I will tell you personally, um, it's it true that it comes easier for you because you were born in digital era, let's say. Do you think? Is that a myth?
Honestly, because I find like because at a very young age we've been introduced to technology and how everything works. So during my whole adolescence, I've been growing up with technology. I've been studying it. I've been using it in classes, in projects, and everything. So I know how it all works. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that definitely helps. But let's say if you have an elderly person who knows how it all works and they have the time to study how it works, they can easily do the same things.
Right. Because personally, I will tell you, I don't think that is true because I it's not every person your age is doing what you are doing. It certainly has to do with willpower. It has to do with your vision and it has to do with what you want in life. But then you manage to use what you know you grew up with, and then you see the need that out there. And if I can tell anybody here who is watching, you do need his service. You do need someone who will be, once you meet with a Queen once, then you will know what is the difference going to do to you for your business. And I think anybody, and when you talk about clients who are satisfied with the results that they got, it makes a difference, right? Like
Yeah.
anybody can think and believe that they can clean their house until they get a professional cleaning crew into their home, and then they will see the difference. And that is true. And I think that that comes in place as well for what you're doing. So then when you came for the first time to Land for Success for the first event and then you connected with people here, what was your first impression if you want to share with us, like the business who were there?
Yeah, definitely. So I first came to Landed Success for the past networking event, the speed networking event. I
Hmm.
found it very interesting how you only had the 30 seconds to say your pitch. In the beginning, it was a bit hard to only say it in 30 seconds, but after that, well, you kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
And Landed for Success, they were extremely welcoming. They introduced me to every member. They showed me how to progress with my business and
Mhm.
and how to grow.
Yeah. And I will tell you something you just said perfectly. It's 30 seconds, but I will tell you 30 seconds was enough for people to notice what you do.
Yeah.
and to know that, okay, what exactly is he doing? What exactly is that type of company or services they are offering? And that makes a big difference. So there is still a lot of people who have not attended Land for Success speed networking events. They are promoting their businesses constantly, and which is amazing in the platform and the on the groups that we have, and we always welcome them to come and give themselves the chance to express and themselves and to introduce themselves to everybody else in 30 seconds. You will never know who is going to be your next client. You're going to find somebody there, and it's a great opportunity. You will meet people from different industries, from different. You are in Canada as well. You are in Montreal area.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm in Toronto area. However, we have people from around the world, and I think with your business, that's where you can help anybody anywhere, right?
Yeah, globally.
Hmm.
Because social media is online, all the digital marketing is online, so we never have to see each other face to
Hmm.
face. We can always hop on Zoom calls to talk.
Yeah.
And also, it's not like with posters where we're like we have to come put it up, and it's not like with magazines and everything. It's everything's done through the computer, so it's extremely easy to communicate with everybody globally.
Okay, perfect. Yes, that's what I find, that this is one of the advantages nowadays that we have, that we can reach out to more people. And in terms of business as well, it's a good opportunity, right? It's a good time to take advantage of this opportunity that people are connected virtually, that it is then the time to promote your business
Yeah,
digitally and
especially
virtually. It
with the
makes sense.
virus going on right now.
Hmm.
We from some stats that we took before and after the virus, on
Hmm.
average, the average person
Yeah.
globally spent around 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes on Facebook
Yeah.
per day. And now after the virus, we're almost hitting an hour per day on Facebook.
Wow.
So people are always much more
Double.
on social medias. So they're
Yep.
looking through their news feed. So the advertisements are always are obviously getting more attraction.
Exactly, exactly. So, and that's pretty much what you offer as a marketing, is like you will put the product, the service right in front of everybody. So
Exactly.
it certainly makes sense. This is fantastic. I will tell you that from the first time, like I said it before, and I keep saying many times, I'm very impressed with everything that you knew. We are going to put the links, how to contact, how to get in touch with Quinn, on the comments. We have even at the beginning of this video and the post there. I believe it did not let me tag a lot of people, but we're coming back for that so they can catch it in the replay. But you have his company Facebook page, and from the Facebook page, how does it work for somebody to get in touch with you? Do you charge for a consultation? How everything starts?
I always offer free consultations.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, they can range from 30 minutes. The longest consultation I have done was actually lasted a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
We had to investigate their business a lot to see exactly what we could change. But I always offer free consultation. On my page, there's a book now button. You can always go book a meeting with me
Okay.
directly into my Calendly. I haven't updated it, so I might have to do that.
Okay.
Or you can always just send me a message to my page, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Perfect. So there is no excuses, and there is many ways to contact Quinn, and you can do it right away. Free consultation. It's the value that it has. I will tell you, it's priceless. And if you don't think the free consultation, I learned this yesterday. If you don't think because it's a free consultation has any value, then don't worry about it. You can pass by me first, you pay, and then you just go to the consultation with because sometimes it happens. People will think, okay, what is gonna tell me? Perhaps something that I already know, that's why it's free, which is not true at all. It is the fact that he will get to know your business, and then from there they can help you with exactly what is needed. So I will strongly suggest that you take advantage of that. So, oh, we have another question. We have another comment here from Samantha. It says she needs a social media manager for her law firm. Will that something that you do or you will recommend? How does it work?
Of course, like I said before, I'm not sure if you were here, but we have worked with law firms very often. And like I said, sometimes they're a bit tricky to exactly see the ins and the outs and try to see who we can contact. Try to see who we can target and your ideal clientele, but we always seem to make it work. So I can definitely be in contact with you.
Perfect. Oh, how about LinkedIn? Because I know we have said Facebook a lot and we are on Facebook a lot, but how about LinkedIn or YouTube channels? All the other platforms? Do you work with them as well?
Yeah, so we do. So we do all advertisements. We do Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube.
Oh.
YouTube. We need videos though. So
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes for some businesses, it's not always ideal.
Yeah.
Also for LinkedIn, I have never personally run a LinkedIn advertisement, but some people have. Some people in my
Yeah.
team have. They're always a bit harder to get specific because they're mainly for business to business.
Mm-hmm.
Because on there it's much more professional it's a much more professional clientele and not
Right.
people who are looking for services.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a product that needs to be advertised on LinkedIn, we can always do that.
Perfect. Now you just mentioned a team, so I just wanted to clarify this with everybody because I know the answer, but why don't you tell us everybody else and who exactly are these team people that you're talking about?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
When you say a team, that you
Oh,
are somebody in your team, right? So who are they? Are you working for a company? Are you independent? How exactly? What is the structure there?
yeah. So we are over 600 people in the team. We have a Facebook group. We have Discords, which was only us, and we're always in contact with each other. We have group meetings 3 to 4 times per week where we
Right.
discuss about issues with Facebook or something not really going well with our clients' ad campaign.
Mm-hmm.
But we all work independently.
Uh-huh.
So we all work independently. So we are not paying them a commission, but they
Right.
are, I'm going to say, mentoring us through this whole thing, and we're all helping out each other out, all 600 of us.
That's fantastic because it's almost like they will hire your service, but then they will have pretty much the support of another 600 individuals who are in the same space. And I imagine why this is such a big team because there are so many businesses in the world and everybody has their own clients.
Exactly.
All right, this is fantastic. So, well, I I just have one more question for you.
Of course.
And I wanted to know, I don't know if you will be ready for this question. Where do you see your business with everything that is going on right now and people going more into social media and stuff like that? Where do you see your business in 5 years from now?
In 5 years, I would love to be bigger in 5 years, working with as many clients as possible. Maybe also have like my own building, maybe with a bunch of friends working in there, working with me, trying to help as many people as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But 5 years is a long time from now, so I'm not
It
too
is.
sure. So I'm not too sure.
You don't, we don't know how technology is going to change, but even like in the next 2 years, let's say, you see that people are still in need of all the services for
for
sure,
for
but
sure.
there will be more and more people will contact someone like you, right?
Exactly. We right now we've already seen a lot of digital, like already pre-built assistants who do the
Mhm.
marketing for them.
Oh wow.
So that sometimes, most of the time, I've one of my friends actually created one of those. It does not work. Sometimes it works. It's
Yeah.
just that because it's already created in a software and it's not an actual human who is monitoring it, it's very
Oh wow.
hard to monitor all the small little details that may go wrong with the campaign or with the targeting and everything.
Wow. So this is very interesting, and I can also see you because I know that it's been just a couple of months that you have been part of Landed for Success, but mentoring other young entrepreneurs and mentoring people who perhaps they're finishing high school, they're starting first years of college or university, and they will see people like you, like like getting out, being out there, and already having a company. Because I can certainly see that in the next couple of years it's going to grow like in a way that perhaps you already have that vision, right? But it's
Yeah,
going to be so big that you will perhaps have your own team as well working with you,
exactly.
right? Because there is so many. I just think maybe that's not the case. And again, because I didn't grow up like with so much technology like you did, but I just think that it's only so much that you can handle by yourself. But then you will employ others, or if that is that some type of industry where that will work that way.
Definitely. Because it was funny because at the beginning of quarantine back in March, it was actually my friend who showed this to me,
Mm-hmm.
and he helped me start this whole thing off.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna maybe try to help out some of my other friends, and maybe in a couple of years,
absolutely,
and just try to see how
absolutely.
far I can go.
Yes. Yes, definitely. So for the people who are joining in, we just wanted to make sure that you know what we're talking about here, which is super interesting. You have a business and you have been trying to promote your business on social media. But if you have not contact Quinn yet, it's most likely you are not doing it the right way. So what he does is digital marketing with his company. I might not say right. Quili is a right digital
Exactly.
media.
Yes.
Perfect. Quili digital media, and he is in Canada, Montreal area, but he can work anywhere where you have internet. And if you have a computer, your business is going online on social media, he will be able to help you worldwide. So it has been a pleasure to have you here, Quinn. I just want to give it to you if you want to say something else, the last word for anybody here, that would be great.
I'd just like to say thank you for having me, Erica. And I'm really looking forward to meeting some of you guys, trying to see how I can help your business and how far we can take your business.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And again, he came to one of the speed networking events. The next one, you know that the last one we just had it in November. So stay tuned for the next available dates, and we can wait to hear from you. And then again, all the contacts for Queen is going to be in the comments, and they're going to be also at the beginning of the post. You can reach out. Thank you very much, and you have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Thank you, guys.